Hello, hello. Welcome back to Cosmic Belonging. My name is Fola and I'm back for another video. We are going to do a live tarot reading and astrology deep dive. I just tried to go live on YouTube and it shut off mid-video. So I'm a little pissed. I'm a little pissed about that, but maybe it was just redirecting me to this platform instead. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this full moon in Aqua. Okay. Aquarius energy, Leo energy. It's both going to be big and amplified on this day. The sun is with Jupiter in Leo, and the moon is with Pluto. And there's something else. Oh, and Juno in Aquarius. So both energies are at opposite ends, pulling away from each other. And what we need to do is find our way into the middle. Okay. Um, and at the same time, there's this I always butcher it. It's called Barball's basket, I think. So Uranus, Neptune, um, Pluto's in there as well. They're all in between these planets and they are helping to support their opposition. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, so it's just really big energy. And the Sun Jupiter day is always known as this huge, joyful, exuberant day, especially with Jupiter being in Leo. It's going to be great. But the thing that I want you to pay attention to is to not go too far to one side or the other. And opposition always needs to be met in the middle. That's how you find the good sweet spot. Okay. So you don't want to just be like, it's all about me. It's all about me. Yeah. And you don't want to be like collective grump, like that's Pluto and Aquarius, right? With the moon. It's like, this isn't right and this isn't right. And I can see the systems and power to the people. And yes, but also I think the sweet spot is learning where you fit, how you can contribute, and how you can have fun, have a good old time by giving back to the collective. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've also got Venus and Virgo squaring Mars in Gemini, which is a lot. Okay, both signs are ruled by Mercury. Both Virgo and Gemini are ruled by Mercury, and having these energies amplified, especially with something so sharp as a square, there may be some tough messages coming through. Venus and Virgo wants things to be perfect. It values perfection and betterment. And then Mars and Gemini wants to say all the things. It wants to fight. It wants to argue. It wants to get its message across. So try to dial down the perfectionism, okay, especially around this full moon. Now, this square is going to be happening, or it's already been happening, honestly, for the last couple of weeks and for a couple of weeks after that. So it's not going to be new energy, but it is going to be amplified energy, especially with all of the planets doing their thing, coming together and creating this big, powerful boom. Okay. Now, the boom's not a bad thing, but it is an energetic boom. Okay. Also, the nodes, they're switching tomorrow. The nodes are going into Aquarius and Leo, and we are going to feel that shift, the amplification of the collective versus the self, and draining the ego. Hello, Swansea. Draining the ego is what this next year is going to have us doing. The South Node in Leo and Jupiter in Leo at the same time. Girl, people's egos are going to be showing. They're going to have it literally on their chest, a big sign that says, "This is me. This is what I want." And then, Pluto, the North Node, and especially on this full moon, the moon is like, yeah, but what are we going to do with this? What are we going to do for everybody, for the collective, for the future? How can we bring people together through the act of love? through the act of creativity and self-expression and joy. Joy. You know, I always say that joy is a powerful tool of resistance. Okay. Joy being resistance is going to be very important on this full moon and with the year to come. So let's get into it. July 29th, 10:36 Eastern Standard Time. That's your full moon. All right. And then a little after that, maybe like an hour after that. Actually, maybe not an hour. It's within the next hour. The sun is going to conjunct Jupiter. And you're going to get that boom. All right. Let's go sign to sign. What sign should I start with? Leo? Leo's? Happy birthday, Leo. We'll start with Leo. Spirit ancestors guides, allow me to tap into the Leo collective energy for this Aquarius full moon. What messages need to come through for my lions? This is for my Leo sun, moon, and rising. Emphasis on the rising. All right. If you don't know your rising sign, message me and I can pull your chart for you. Okay. I can just let you know what it is. Spirit ancestors guides. What message needs to come through for my Leo collective for this Aquarius full moon? We have the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Ooh. What does success look like to you, Leo? What does tribe look like to you? It feels like there is a need for you to switch it up, to maybe put some, oh, the ring light is on my cards. Put some deeper emphasis on figuring out who is for you. Because not everybody is, and I know that you want everybody to love you, Leo, but in doing that, you're taking away from your authenticity. Because if you try to make it so that everybody loves you, you're not actually being true to who you are. If you are being true to who you are, you will know that not everybody is going to love you. And that is what it is. Tough cookies. Too bad, so sad for them, right? There's a version of you that needs to subside in order for you to find true tribe, true success, in order for you to feel truly powerful. Also, put down the phone. Put down the phone. Maybe take some time during this full moon and during maybe the week of the full moon, 3 days before, 3 days after. I think you need to get off social media. As I use social media to talk to you, minimize your or limit your social media use, because it can lead to that comparison, guilty pleasure, I would say, comparing yourself to other people, seeing all the things and wanting to be seen and all that stuff. It's like sometimes it makes you attract people that aren't actually good for you. So yeah, Leos. Can I get more of a message? I'm going to use my spiritual AF cards. They are very they don't fuck around, okay? They don't coddle. They are very straightforward. Oh. Whoa, okay. I'm on a really high chair and these cards fell on the ground. Okay. It says it's okay, guaci. It's okay, guacamole. I'm extra too. I don't know if it's backwards. Okay. Sometimes being extra means you give a shit. Maybe you give a shit about your on fleek eyebrows, or you give a shit about the environment, or about twerking. Be extra today. Yep, it's a thing. And then you also have, you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. That's that people pleasing. Girl, whoever I'm talking to, Leo, be you, baby. Be you and fuck what everybody else is talking about. Don't go above and beyond for people who won't go above and beyond for you. Are you doing that? Are you doing that? I told you something needs to die, something needs to subside. And I think it is that tendency to go overboard to receive love and praise. And what you really just need to do is be a Leo, just do your thing and be amazing, because you are. Do I have a little bit of advice for my Leos? Can I get a little bit more advice for my Leos? Ooh, Stingray, confidence, protecting your space, protecting your energy. Stingrays are not, they're not territorial, but they can be. They can identify a threat, right? So they're cool, they're chilling, they're confident in themselves and their ability to protect themselves, right? So they're not always on edge. But if you get too close, if you start to shake their boundaries a little too much, they will sting the fuck out of you, okay? Set your boundaries, okay? Don't let anybody trample over you. It's giving that 10 of swords. Don't let anybody trample over you, Leo. Okay, cool. All right, I guess we're going backwards. Cancer, spirit ancestors, guides. What do my Cancer collective, sun, moon, and rising, what do they need to hear for this Aquarius full moon? Ooh. I've got the 7 of Wands and the Chariot. Wow. Ooh-wee. Protecting your elevation, protecting your inner spirit, not going back to the past, okay? The Chariot never goes backwards. It only goes forward. All right? And the 7 of Wands, she's going to stand her ground. She's going to protect her space. Look, there's already a barrier. Sitting in the past, make sure that you never actually move forward, Cancer. And the Chariot is telling you to move forward. It's telling you, I mean, this could also mean like traveling for some of you, but I really just have a feeling that you need to move on. You need to take whatever momentum that you get on this day, this boost, and full steam ahead. Watch your money as well, okay? You want to make sure that you're not overspending, especially if it's on other people, okay? You're not everybody's mama. But I really feel like there is just this push, this shove of you feeling a sense of freedom, financial freedom, spiritual freedom, Cancer. Spirit ancestors, guides. Do I have another message for my Cancer collective for this Aqua full moon? To thine own ass be true. I'm dead. I'm dead. The most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. Ooh. Owning who you are, what you struggle with, and where you want to be is the beginning of self-love and freedom. We're doing away with self-deception. Maybe you just need to shake your booty. I think so. Have some fun, Cancer. Also, dancing and like shaking, it actually breaks up stagnant energy. All right. So if you feel yourself stuck in an emotion, put on a good song, not a sad song. Put on an upbeat song and dance a little bit. Okay. And your last one, 3 ways to fail at everything. Complain about everything, blame others for your problems, and never be grateful. Get out of your head, Cancer. Get out of the past. Shake your ass and move the fuck on. Okay. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right, we're going backwards. So that means Gemini is next. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, emphasis on that rising, spirit ancestors, guys. What message does my Gemini collective need to hear for this aqua full? Wow, that was fast. But the card also leaped for its life, honey. Ugh. Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Change is afoot. Now, I'm going to pull another card because the Wheel of Fortune is not like, oh, this is good or oh, this is bad. It just means change. It means a shakeup. So tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune, Gemini. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. I like that. Your work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off, Gemini. You're going to start to see progress. I feel like you've been working towards something and maybe you haven't been able to see the progress and you've just been keeping your head down and doing the thing. And now, Gemmy, you're going to see it. It's going to be visible to you. Also, patience. Make sure that you're also being patient, okay? Because I feel as though some of you could be impatient during this time. And if you're impatient, you're not going to see what's right in front of you. You can miss it. Okay, so slow down. Find the art of your breath. Find the art of patience. And then the wheel's going to come in and show you what you've been looking for, what you've been working towards. Spirit ancestors, guides, do I have one more message for my Gemini collective for this Aquarius full moon? Fuck what they say. I love it. I love it. And the world doesn't owe you a thing. Ooh. Ooh wee. All right, Jamie. Let's bring it in. Let's bring it in. Together, those messages together tells me that whatever it is that you're moving on from, it's because you put too much weight into somebody else's words. And you might be forced to move on with no recognition, no apology, no nothing. You might just be forced to say, you know what? What I think is better. What I think is more important. Fuck what they're saying. They were wrong. Their head is too far up their ass to know that they're wrong, but I know, and I'm going to implement that knowledge and take the message with me. No more vexing on the bullshit, Gemini. It's time to believe more in yourself than in anybody else's words. What's more important is what you say to yourself every time you look in the mirror. You're going to see it. Do you believe it? Do you believe what you've been working towards? Do you believe that, well, it could literally be anything, Gemini. This could be about any aspect of your life. This full moon is going to take place in Aquarius. So it should be in your 9th house. Ooh, your 9th house of spirituality, of belief, of travel. Do you believe what you say you believe? Do you have faith in yourself to continue this journey? I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to get it, Gemini. And I'm happy about that for you. Okay? Okay. Don't double back now. All right, we're going backwards. So Taurus collective, sun, moon, and rising. Spirit ancestors, guides, what message do my Tauruses need to hear for this Aquarius full moon? That was fast. Oh, you're going to love this, Taurus. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Come on. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. New beginning, but new financial beginning, something that really has roots. This Ace of Pentacles is always the journey to the 10. And Taurus, I know that you have the stamina to make it to 10. Some people will give up. Other signs will give up once they hit the 5. All right, because they're like, oh, downtrodden me. You are going to push. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to be pissed off about it once you hit the 5. But don't worry. Don't stop. Know that this is a fruitful new beginning. Spirit, ancestors, guides, can I get one more? Can I get another message? Actually, I want another one of these cards. Can I get another one for Ace of Pentacles for my Taurus collective? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Look at you. Woo! Woo! Don't give up, Taurus. Stay the course. Stay the course. Put in the work. And I think a lot of you are going to be working for yourself. I do. I think this is the world is coming in because it's seeing that you have the dedication and you've been devoted to making somebody else's dream come true. And you're not going to do that anymore. Hey, Miss Apple Pie. You're going to be devoted to making your dream come true. Everybody creating a business needs a Taurus in their life. Everybody who has their own business, I can guarantee you they rely on a Taurus to build it up for them. And guess what? Why are you doing all that work for somebody else? I had to learn that. Why are you doing all that work for somebody else? Do it for you. Do it for you. Now, if this isn't about a business, this is about, I can see it being about family. I can see it being about roots. It can be about investing. It's you stepping in to the version of you that you wanted to be. And this is Taurus energy, right? So the Leo, Aquarius energy are squaring your energy. So I'm going to say this. The push, the shove that you're going to receive on this full moon, it may not be comfortable. Okay. We got a lot of fixed energy here. It may feel like a push off the deep end, but guess what? You needed the push because hello, the Ace of Pentacles in the world. Hello, Taurus. I'm happy for you. And I know you have what it takes. I know you have what it takes. Great ancestors, guys, what message needs to come through for my Taurus? Okay, I'm telling you, these cards are we have it again. To thine own ass be true. They are very blunt. Okay, I'm going to read it again. The most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. True story. Owning who you are, what you struggle with, and where you want to be is the beginning of self-love and freedom. Take this full moon as a catalyst. Take the shove as in one of my jobs, we used to say love and shove. Love and shove. It is a love and shove, Taurus. You're going to be shoved onto a new path, onto a new fruitful beginning. And I love that for you. Anyway, I'm sorry. I have to keep going, but chill. Y'all don't even know. All right. Aries? Yeah, we're going backwards. Aries, spirit ancestors, guides. We're talking about my Aries collective. What message needs to come through for my Aries collective during this Aquarius full moon? Page of Swords, Aries. That's interesting. I'm going to need another one. Page of Swords. I can usually when the Page of Swords comes out, I think about learning and growing. Sometimes when it comes out, it is about finding a mentor. It's about learning from somebody. Can I get another? Oh. Look at that. Are you learning about, okay. Some of you are going to be learning about how to build familial love. Okay, maybe you're starting a family. Maybe you are integrating yourself into a family or a social circle. But this is like, it's like learning to love. Not that you don't know how to love, Aries, but it's like there's something coming in for you that is like a breath of fresh air, and it makes you realize where you need to implement more love, maybe into your speech, maybe into a relationship. You're learning to love. You're learning to love deeper. Maybe somebody or something comes into your life that opens up your heart. Yeah. Spirit ancestors, guys, can I get another message from my Aries collective? Ooh. You're learning what happiness really means to you. Ooh. Come on, where'd you go? Oh, this high chair. Why did I decide to sit on a high chair? Oh, come on. Ooh. Okay, you got manifest the fuck out of your dreams, and your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're learning a lesson in love, Leo. And it may be, or sorry, I said Leo, Aries. You're learning a lesson in love, Aries, and it may be romantic, but it also might just be platonic love. It is a healing point in a relationship for you. Your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. That's for the adults out there, right? You'll never be free of the people who harmed you until you take responsibility for your own healing. Sometimes, especially, we have to remember Aries energy is ruled by Mars. That is our fight energy, okay? Our let's go to war energy. And sometimes, if a relationship or something happens to us, maybe it's between our best friend and I don't know why I said that. Anyway, it teaches us to be on guard. It teaches us that we have to fight, or like we have to respond a certain way, and we forget that not everybody's the same, and we don't always have to have our defenses up, right? I just feel like, Aries, I feel like you are learning to start fresh. You're learning how to be vulnerable, even more vulnerable. Something about this full moon is going to make you feel a little bit more raw. And that is not a bad thing. You don't have to cover up, you don't have to defend yourself. What you need to do is allow yourself to soften. Allow yourself to soften, Aries. Allow yourself to learn how to love again. All right, let's go backwards. Pisces, Spirit ancestors, guides. What message needs to come through for my Pisces on this Aquarius full moon? Wow. Okay. Ace of Wands. Getting your passion back, huh? Getting your fire back, huh? Getting that energy up. Okay. Maybe you're exercising more, Pisces. That's coming up for me. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, and you need to make sure that you're getting your proper rest. Maybe that's why you're not actually energized, right? But this also speaks to letting go of your anxieties, just going for it. Like literally letting go of anything that's been holding you back, anything that's been stressing you out, and just allowing yourself to be driven by love, fire, and passion. Do I have a message for my Pisces collective for this Aquarius full moon. Ooh. Ooh. Self-care isn't selfish. It is not. Pisces, if you don't sleep at night, when you get up, the day's already fucked. Like I'm just being honest. If you don't get a good night's rest, baby, especially what this full moon's going to be in your 12th house, girl, why aren't you sleeping? If you're not under the age of 15 years old, you cannot get away with sleeping for 3 hours and then getting up fresh and ready to go. Okay? You need to sleep. You need to replenish yourself. And your thoughts, what I'm also hearing is that your alone time needs to be downtime. If your brain is running at 10 miles a minute, if you're constantly hearing chit, 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 chat, 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 then you're not resting. Your mind isn't getting rest. And your mind needs rest. I'm going to read this. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So, why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really, anyone who wants you to sacrifice yourself is just a selfish jerk. Don't assume that people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to do for yourself. Speak up for yourself as well. Okay, Pisces? If you know that you need something or you can't feasibly do something that somebody else is asking you to do, just say it. It's okay. You're not less of a person, or you're not lesser than for saying no and meaning it. Saying no with a period also. You don't have to explain yourself. The answer is no. And that is okay. And anybody who doesn't love you or loves you a little less because you said no, well, they're just selfish assholes. They're jerks. And they just want what they want from you. And they don't actually fuck with you. So yeah. Thank you for the finger heart. I appreciate that. All right, we're going backwards. So we're in Aquarius mode. Aquas, this is your full moon. It's your full moon. The moon's going to be in your first house of self. Okay. Let's see what message comes out for my Aquariuses. Sun, moon, and rising. Emphasis on, oh my goodness. Look at you. Your card came out. King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords for my... Wow. Look at the Ten of Swords coming out again. Well, we had the Nine of Swords for Pisces, but this Ten of Swords came out, I think, for Leo. Your sister's sign. Okay. Don't overthink shit. Okay. This is big boss energy, but it's also refrain from being arrogant about it. Okay. You know what you know, so move accordingly. You don't have to over explain. You don't have to beat a dead horse. You don't have to tell people why. That's over explaining. But also, like, sometimes we do that because the ego tells us that we need to do that, right? No, cut the ego out. This is about moving methodically. This is also about getting off the internet. I had to say it. I'm so sorry. Don't bog your mind down with unnecessary nonsense, okay? The more that you try to stuff inside your brain, the harder it is for you to make a decision. Drink water as well. Drink more water. Drink more water, okay? All right? Because that also helps with your decision making. Are you building an empire? What are you building, Aquarius? I want to know. Can I get one more card? Can I get another card for this King of Swords, Ten of Swords energy for my aquas? Ooh, I caught it. Ooh, hummingbird. You're finding the nectar of life. Ooh, are you cutting out the nonsense that's bothering you? Are you cutting out anything that bothers you, Aqua? So that you can be a sweeter, kinder, fruitful version of yourself? Instead of the person who's watching people in the background and making judgments? Okay? Now, I'm not saying judging is all bad, okay? It's not, because if you don't have any judgment, you also don't have any taste, right? But don't let anything get in your way, okay? That Pluto Jupiter energy is coming up for me, Aquarius. Yes, power to the people. Yes, systems are broken. Yes, you need to fix some shit. Everybody needs to fix some shit. We need to work together to fix it. But guess what? That doesn't mean you have to be miserable while doing it. You don't. The gift of the King of Swords is detachment, right? Letting yourself detach from the feeling of what is wrong, making the observation and choosing joy anyway. Last card. Gotta get up and get it. Ooh. It says, forgive the fuck out of somebody today. Now, only you knew. Knew? No. Only you know who needs to be forgiven in your life. But do you have the heart to do it? Can you detach yourself? Can you detach yourself from the anguish of whatever somebody else did or whatever's not going right? Can you even forgive a politician? Ooh. Maybe they don't deserve it, but can you do it for you so that you can have this? It says, you're probably thinking it's not that easy. Sorry, but yeah, it is. Take all the energy you've put into being mad and making a case for how wrong so-and-so is and let it go. Start small so you can get the hang of it. The driver who just cut you off, yell, I forgive you. I'm dead. And wave. I think this is the perfect assignment for you, Aquarius. You can do it. I have faith in you. All right. We're going backwards. That means we're hitting Capricorns right now. Do. Right now. Is that the Pussycat Dolls? Don't know why that's coming up for you, Capricorn. That's interesting, though. Maybe listen to the Pussycat Dolls, Caps. Anyway, Spirit Ancestors, guys. What message needs to come through for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Aquarius full moon? Oh, the Emperor. Oh, shiny, shiny, shiny. The Aries card. And now that I think about it, why isn't the Emperor a Capricorn card? It seems pretty Capricorn to me. The Emperor is about their business, okay? They make the decisions for the whole kingdom. It's very big boss energy. Can I get one more for my Emperor? For the... Sheesh. Oh. Well, then, okay. Well, I'm here. Let's lock in, Capricorn. Let's lock in. You gotta sit down sometimes. This need to achieve, to drive, to get what you want, it's actually holding you back. It's actually you just being power mad. Okay? if something isn't working, that means that you need to try something different, okay? You're not going to get to where you're going if you keep walking straight into a wall. You're just not. It's not going to work out that way. You're not going to be able to tunnel through the wall, okay? You're just going to keep banging your head. So you got to go around. You got to go around, Capricorn. Jeez, they literally look like the same person, just in different circumstances. You see that? This is wild behavior. This is wild behavior. Also, I'm hearing don't be stingy. Okay? If you're really the ruler of the kingdom, if you're really the emperor, you can't have everybody out here in squalor, right? You can't just be like, well, the people can eat cake, right? That don't work out, right? That's how emperors lose their heads. Right? Loosen up the reins a little bit. Not everything's going to fall apart if you let yourself have some fun, if you spend a little coin. Spirit ancestors, guides, what message do my Capricorns need to hear for this Aquarius full moon? Oh, no. Oh. You going to cry about it or boss up? Pro tip, do both. If something doesn't go your way financially, Capricorn, take a deep breath. Try to fix it. Let yourself feel the feels. But you can also just take it as a lesson learned. That's what a boss would do, not throw a fit or a temper tantrum or try to burn it all down. They're going to redirect. They're not going to bang into the wall again. Okay. 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 Can I get one more? Can I get a little bit of advice? I feel like my Capricorns need some advice. Ooh. Oh, freedom. Oh. Wow, it's gone. You got the horse. This is the King of Earth in my spirit animal deck. The King of Pentacles. This is about being wild and free. It's okay to spend some money. It's okay. It's okay to treat yourself. It's okay to treat others. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes when things fall away, it's because they were shackles and you didn't even know it. You didn't even know that the thing that you were holding on to was the thing that was holding you back. To freedom! Sorry, I'm so sorry. I had to. Okay. All right. Whew, we're bringing it back. Sagittarius. Spirit ancestors guides. This is for my Sag, sun, moon, and rising. What message needs to come through for the Aquarius full moon? Okay, you got justice in the 10. Oh. Oh. Justice in the 10 of Pentacles. This to me is telling me that one, any familial spats are going to be solved. Okay. Any monetary spats are going to be solved. Okay. Any business, because there's a difference. Sometimes people in business, they can be fucking you over in a non-money way. They're going to be solved. You're going to find the balance between your career and your own self-fulfillment. Okay. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Well, tell me more about the Justice card coming out for my Sages. Whale. Ooh. Yeah, whale is the King of Cups in this deck. And There is a deep sense of forgiveness as well coming with this Justice card. There's a deep sense of knowing and wisdom as well. You're not going to have to fight hard for this resolution either. It's just going to shake out the way that it's supposed to. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles from my Sag. Oh my God. These are beautiful cards. Arg. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles with Unicorn. It's like Unicorn comes up when you believe in yourself, when you believe in the impossible. Baby, if you were on a career path that wasn't satisfying to you, that's gonna change. Sag, this Justice and Ten of Pentacles is giving you emotional fulfillment. It's giving you the ability to be as free as you've always wanted to be within your career path. Hi, Maddie. Within your family. Oh, I just Sag. I mean, it's not lost on me that the Aquarius energy sextiles the Sag energy, and the Jupiter Leo energy is trining the Sag energy. So Sag, you're literally in a sweet spot. I guess it's the same with my Aries. You're in a sweet spot. This is big ol' energy. And I guess, yeah, even the only thing that's creating an opposition is that Uranus and Gemini. So, you want to make sure that you're watching your ability to dig your heels in the ground when it comes to what you know and what you what you think, right? Meeting in the middle, being able to be receptive and taking in new information. But everything else is just one big, it's like they're lifting you in the air, like what? Do they do that at some weddings? They lift a chair in the air with the lady in the, yeah, that's what it feels like. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm gonna pull from my spiritual deck, and like I said, these cards are no joke. So let's see. One last message for my Sages. I'm hearing this is also for your Sag North Node. Oh, decisive. You can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. Yeah, like I said, the only thing that you really need to beware of is watching your train of thought, watching the things that come out of your mouth. Okay? Because we create our reality. All right? You're great at being exuberant and joyful, Sag. Lean into it. Lean into it. Even if somebody's trying to piss you off, they don't matter. You know what matters? You know what matters? This. Haters are going to hate. Let them say whatever the fuck they want to say, okay? Just know you're getting yours. Okay, Sag? Love that for you. Scorpio. Scorpio does whatever a Scorpio does. It's from some cartoon. I can see them. They're the yellow people. I can see the guy backing off into the bushes. Is that what you're doing, Scorpio? Are you disappearing, Scorpio? Are you ghosting? The Simpsons, that's where it's from. All right, well, let's see. Spirit Ancestors Guides. This is for my Scorpios, my Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. Can I get a message for my Scorpios? Whoa, Tower. You're also getting squared by this energy, you and Taurus. This full moon is going to square what you got going on, which means big old change. Big change. Tell me more about this tower for my Scorpios for the Aqua Full Moon. Oh God. Okay. Okay. I did it. I did it. Oh, Knight of Pentacles and Four Wands. Okay. Okay. I feel like you're doing what you said you were gonna do, Scorpio. Ooh, hopefully you can't hear my stomach rumbling. Yeah, Four of Wands is celebration, happiness, and love. Knight of Pentacles is about moving forward and planting seeds, being steadfast, right? The Tower is about change and disruption. Ooh, let me grab another one. Tell me more about the Tower. Otter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're getting out of your head, Scorpio. That's what's happening. You are leaving the bad news bears, the blues behind, Scorpio. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles for my Scorpios. Ooh. Feminine receptive energy. Okay. And tell me about the Four of Wands for my Scorpios. Zebra. Being a rarity. Okay. I think the change is because you're becoming more confident. You're becoming more confident in yourself. And listen, I know that you'll never admit it, Scorpio. I know you'll never tell anybody that there's a deep, deep insecurity that you might have about something that's going on in your life. I know you'll never tell it. They can pry it out of your cold, dead hands. I get it. I get it. But they're coming up for you. But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's shifting. It's shifting. Confidence is building in this area of your life. And when I say there's an insecurity, it doesn't mean totally there's all like you're just insecure. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there is something that has been deep seated, rooted deep into you that has affected the way that you move, the way that you are able to experience your day to day. And it may not be all your days, but it comes up to bite you in the ass every once in a while. And that shit is crumbling. This otter is all about being exuberant and joyful and showing up to work, being that person that everybody wants to be around, the energy, the bright light in the room. And it's because you've decided to build your own confidence in some area in your life where you have been lacking and slacking, that where there's been a hole in your heart, you're filling the hole. I can just see the like dirt, shoveling and putting dirt in there. And I think that it's coming through in your dream time or in your nighttime. Hey, maybe some of this for you it's sexual healing. I don't know. I don't know. But this is like candle grazing energy. This is nighttime feminine powerful energy, and you can have that whether or not you're a femme or not. Okay, you're starting to see the truth for what it is, and to see the lie for what it has done. It's time, Scorpio. It's time. Can I get oh my cat's got to eat. Hold on, I'll wait for there we go. Is there one more message for my Scorpios for this Aqua Full Moon? Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. You've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up, and the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire. And I love that coming out for you, because that is upgraded Scorpio energy, the phoenix. That is, it's like it goes from Scorpio or scorpion to eagle to phoenix. So this is a big step for you. All right. And it does not mean that this full moon is going to be smooth. It doesn't mean that. But guess what? From the chaos, from the fire, you will emerge that much better. So much better is what I'm hearing from Legally Blonde. Go listen to that song. Go listen to So Much Better from Legally Blonde, the musical, because you are going to be so much better. Sometimes you do need to just set some shit on fire. Don't tell anybody I said that, okay? I didn't say that, actually. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I did not tell a Scorpio to set anything on fire. That's crazy. Anyway, Libra? Libras, you're up. My Libra sun, moon, and rising for this Aquarius full moon. Spirit, ancestors, guides. What message needs to come through from Libra? Sun, moon, and rising. Oh my God, Ten of Swords coming out again, guys. Okay, hold on. Ten of Swords, death of an idea. I'm hearing sorrows, prayers. The death of sorrows and the death of sorrows and prayers, pain and deception. Holy shit. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay, Libra. Are you making your move? I'm gonna have to pull more. Are you making a move? Libra. What people don't know about you is that you can be worse than a Scorpio. When it comes to getting your lick back, girl, terrified of Libras I can be, okay? Because y'all are like, whoa, I'll meet you in fucking hell. Like, don't meet anybody in hell. Please, it's hot down there. Please, Libra, you gotta stay pretty, not sweaty. What's going on? No sugar in the gas tank. Stop it. What's happening? Tell me about the Ten of Swords for my Libras. Ten of Swords, you've got Stingray. Okay. Once again, are you stinging people? Are we doing away with the need to get revenge? And tell me about the Seven of Swords for my Libras. Ah! Okay. All right. We have lamb, cheetah, frog, and moth. Lamb, cheetah, frog, and moth. Can I get the most important one on top? Lamb. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Soften up, Libra. Don't meet anybody in hell. You are... Gentility isn't the only thing I want to say, but it's the word that's popping up for me. You're moving into a gentler area. You're learning not to meet people where they're at. Because that's not true to you then, right? Who are you, Libra? And how can you be true to your values even when somebody else is messing up? There is something in my hair. Sorry. Gone now. I want you to think about this, because this 10 of swords and this 7 of swords equal the 3 of swords, which is about pain, separation, right? It may be more painful for you to just let it go, but it will be more advantageous for you to just let it go. I'm going to read Lamb for you. But like I said, I think this full moon is asking you, who are you and how can you be you and nobody else? How can you be immovable? More like a Taurus who is not going to jump out of their skin if somebody shows them who they are, right? They're going to be like, well, no skin off my back, no money out of my pocket. Fuck them, right? I need you to sit in that energy, okay? I really need you to sit in that energy, because the shadow side of Libra is a mirror. You want this, I want that. You're willing to give me this, well, I'm willing to give you that. You want to act like this, okay, well, I can act like that. That's you being a mirror and only working off of what other people are giving you, but that's not you being true to you. Be immovable. Sit in your queen energy, Libra, or king. Be sovereign, unshakable. Little lamb, little lamb, my birthday is peaceful. Sorry. Peaceful, prophetic, patient. Ooh, maybe that's why Gypsy was coming up for me. Oh, my live is going to end in 5 minutes. Okay, well, I only have one more sign left to do. Hold on. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Okay. Gypsy was coming up for me. And that's because she gets what she wants, or she gets to be the star, the younger sister Louise, right? But she has to be patient. She spends most of her life not being the star, right? But she ends up being the center of attention. Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Be gentle and listen to the version of you that hasn't been scorned. All right, I have to move on to Virgo. Otherwise, it's going to kick me off before I even get there, okay? Love you, Libra. Spirit, ancestors, guides. Let's talk about my Virgos for this Aquarius full moon. Spirit, ancestors, guides. What message needs to come through for my Virgos? Oh, it's the star and the 10 of cups. I know. This is the first full moon in a year where the south node hasn't been in your sign. So like you've been dealing with eclipses, south node eclipses, Virgo. And oh, sorry. This card is probably cover it up a little bit. This is a blessing. It's relief. It is this is familial. It is accepting. It is hope building. It's going to be powerful, very powerful for you, Virgo. Don't be afraid to cry. Okay? Release all that you've been working through and working on for the past year. Tell me more for my Virgos for the Star and the 10 of Cups. Dolphin. Oh, yeah. Listen, Dolphin is about knowing just how special you are. You're going to really start to feel the love, Virgo. This full moon in Aquarius is going to show you exactly where you can be of help. It's going to show you who's coming in to help you as well. And I'm just going to say a burden's going to be lifted off. A burden is going to be lifted off your shoulders, Virgo. And this is the ultimate love card, all right? The 2 of Cups is about relational love. The 10 of Cups is about spiritual love, wholeness. And like I said, Dolphin means you don't even know how wonderful you are, Virgo. I hope you can really see it this full moon. And I think you will. Can I get one more for my Virgos? Ah! Oh God, never again shall I sit on this high chair. Exhale that bullshit and dance like everyone else can go fuck themselves. Oh my God, I know you heard that. Woo-wee. Like I said, you are going to release and it's going to feel so good. Take an emphasis on your breath during this full moon, during this whole week. Make sure that you are connecting to the earth, connecting to spirit, and allowing yourself to be moved, allowing yourself to see the beauty in your life and the beauty of you. It says, today, practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapples, or think of things that don't start with the letter P. What? Breathe that in like it sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment, okay? And that's what the South Node has been purging in you, Virgo. Let go of your resentments and release yourself from anxiety. We cut ourselves off from joy far too often because we worry what other people will think of us. Take a moment today to look around and silently tell everyone to fuck off. You don't have to say it out loud, Virgo, okay? I know you'll probably say it out loud if I didn't tell you not to say it out loud. Don't say it out loud unless somebody's really in your face. Then you can say it out loud. But I think it's just a head thing. You just be like, I feel like you're going to be blissful like a Pisces during this full moon, just off in your own world. And I love that for you, Virgo. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. If you are new to Cosmic Belonging, to the cosmos, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back home. Oh, the meditation technique. Breathe in and inhale beautiful things. Think of all of the it's like the Sound of Music when she's like my favorite things. That's what it is. You can listen to my favorite things. And then exhale all the negative energy. All right. Until next time. Oh, and don't forget, you belong. Bye. Bye now.